Hey there, all you yogis out in internet land. It's Jamie again from Elevate Yoga, and I'm here today with a fun yoga flow sequence that incorporates some balancing. It's a really fun little practice, and I stole this sequence from my friend Heidi. So big thank you to Heidi for really inspiring me on this one. So come to the top of your mat, find mountain pose. Ground down through all four corners of your feet. Send your inner thighs back, lengthen your tailbone down, and turn your hands out from your inner shoulders. Draw the navel into the spine and let the head float. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, dive forward with a nice flat back. Bend your knees if you need. Inhale, look forward, prepare, hands to shins or fingertips to the floor. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot way back. High on your fingertips, look up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Nice high lunge, stay here for a few breaths. Take a little bend in your left knee, lengthen your tailbone down, draw your navel to your spine, and stretch way out through your back heel. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands to either side of the front foot. Keeping your hips where they are in space, step straight back to plank pose. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, either Chaturanga Dandasana or set your knees for half Chaturanga, up dog or modify with baby cobra. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths here. Lift your leg just a few inches into the air. Draw the knee up into the core, come to plank pose, and step that foot up in between your hands. High on your fingertips, look up. Find the strength in your core and sweep the arms up for high lunge. Again, put that little bend in your right knee so you make space to lengthen the tailbone. Navel lifts in towards the spine. Keep that as you stretch back through the right heel. Deep breaths, nice straight arms, pinky spin towards each other. Inhale. Exhale, hands to either side of the front foot, step straight back to plank pose. Deep breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 breaths here. Walk your hands back to your feet and find Uttanasana, standing forward bend, at the back of your mat. Take a nice deep breath in, soften your knees, let your belly rest on your thighs, relax the crown of the head towards the floor. Take your hands onto your outer hips, draw the shoulder blades together and the elbows together, and then press down through the feet as you lift up with a nice flat back. So to start our balancing sequence, we're going to begin bringing all the weight into our right foot. Really round down. Bend your left knee, grab hold of your foot, reach the right arm up, and tilt forward for dancer's pose. Try to keep your hips squaring towards the floor. Take a nice deep breath in, a long breath out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, slowly rise up. Release that foot and step the left foot forward. Bring the right knee up, turn it out at a 45-degree angle, and take the foot into the thigh. Tree pose, hands into prayer at heart center. Play with finding and losing the balance in your left foot. Maybe reach the arms up. Lowering the hands, turning the knee back to center, and step that right foot back forward. As you tilt forward, reach the fingertips back, Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Try to spin those left toes towards the floor, left inner thigh rolls towards the ceiling. Take a nice Deep breath in. Hands to the floor. Step way back to lunge and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, forward plank pose. Curl the tailbone under, engage the core. Exhale, send the heart forward, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Walk the hands back to the feet. Uttanasana at the back of your mat. Soften the knees to release the low back. Take the hands onto the outer hips. Draw elbows and shoulders together. Press down through your feet and come up with a flat back. Bringing all your weight and awareness into your left foot. Bending your right foot, grab hold of it. Bending your right knee, grab hold of the foot. And reach the left arm up. Inhale, exhale, dancer's pose. Imagine if you had flashlights on your hip points. Make them point towards the floor. Inhale, slowly rise up. Release that foot and step it forward. Ground through the right foot. Lift the left knee, turn it out at 45 degrees, and take it all the way up into the thigh. If all the way up into the thigh isn't available to you today, take it down by the ankle. Ooh, I'm going to fall over. So the safest place for your foot to be is really far away from the knee. So you can still play with balance down here. If you're having a tough balance day, keep a toe on the ground. Reach your arms if you feel like it. Bring everything back to center. Step that left foot forward, lean forward, Virabhadrasana 3. Again, headlights on your hip points, shining on the floor. Palms face down so the shoulders will open. Toes on the right foot point towards the floor. Navel lifts to the spine, nice and strong. Inhale. Exhale, hands to either side of your front foot. Step it back, downward facing dog. Curl the tailbone under, move it forward into plank pose. Bend the elbows, lower down, chaturanga. Come up for your upward facing dog. And back for your downward facing dog. Set your knees down to the ground, touch your toes, seat to the heels, child's pose. Rest your forearms on the ground, out in front of you so your shoulders stay open. From here, come over and take a seat. You can finish up with some forward folds or twists, whatever suits your fancy today. Thanks for joining me. Thanks, Heidi, for the sequence, and I'll see you next week.